especially right now with how inflation is and the price of oil and gas going up. It's a stretch to make ends meet for most people.
And look, I think that is the commonly held belief, David, but I couldn't disagree more. And I'll explain to you why, mate. I believe that in this current day and age, in this age of social media and keeping up with the Joneses and the image that is pervaded in the mass market, there's this image that's portrayed of this separation of wealth, of the working class, and then all of these people who are sitting on this in this cushy 1% lifestyle, who are reaping all of the rewards, not necessarily working very hard for it. And this is a self-limiting belief that holds so many small business owners back. Now, I've seen this in my parents. My parents had these beliefs, like, I'm just a hairdresser, I'm just a tradesperson. There's always going to be greener grass in another pasture. And because of them having that belief and jumping from opportunity to opportunity, or allowing that self-limiting belief to actually come true, because let's face it, mate, we prove ourselves right based on our perspective. It was famously said by Confucius, he who said he can and he who said he can't are both right. And I've spent my entire career helping very modest, traditional industries, hairdressers, tradespeople, service businesses, be able to create amazing high-value propositions that they can charge premium prices, make tremendous amounts of money, and also buy back their time so they can create financial freedom faster. And what it comes down to, David, is that many people are great technicians, right? Like, my mum was a very accomplished hairdresser. There was probably nothing different, and if there was, it was quite minuscule in terms of her skill set and the skill sets of, say, the hairdressers, like you mentioned, who cut the hairs of the stars, right? The problem is that my mother was not a good business person. She was not a marketer. She was not a financial fiduciary, because she didn't understand those skills. She went to technical college to learn her trade, but then when she got into her own business, just because she thought that she was a good tradesperson, she thought everything else is just going to work itself out. And she ended up becoming the world's best kept secret, which is the vast majority of business owners on this planet.
Kind of like this podcast.
We're going to change that, David. Don't you worry, mate. We're going to change that. Right. So the fundamental principle here, and the reason why I'm so passionate about money and about finances, is because when we can understand and put ourselves into the driver's seat financially, we can actually dictate the terms and we can drive ourselves to our ideal destination. The issue with most business owners that are good technicians is that they get three things wrong. One, they don't know how to implement what we call platinum positioning. They don't know how to firstly define what it is financial freedom means to them. They don't know how to reverse engineer that into an income target, a profit target, and then their KPIs and metrics in their business. And therefore, when it comes to positioning themselves in the marketplace, they're basically competing on price. They're making sure that their clients take this leap of faith, and they only charge what people are prepared to take a leap of faith on.